Everyone's been talking about ticks and parasites lately. And I just wanted to point out that I think the biggest parasite and the largest tick that has been sucking our blood dry ever since they were created is the government. The government. And I'll tell you why. Because number one, govern meaning to restrict, ment meaning the mind. So to restrict the mind. Number two, everyone in our government at a certain level is a Freemason. They are most likely high-ranking Freemasons, and they are in secret societies where they get away with things that we do not. But it doesn't surprise me because that's what government is. They are here to restrict our mind. They are here to lie. There is no law that says that government can't lie to us. There is no law that says that they have to tell us the truth. So again, do I think that going out into nature is our problem here, is the enemy? Or maybe they're trying to scare us from getting out into nature by, giving us all of this propaganda. And I'm not saying ticks, aren't a problem, because they always have been. But I will remind you all that a lot of the pictures floating around right now of the snakes with ticks on them and they're not from 2026. They're from 2019, 2020, 2015, 2010, 2008. Do very thorough research and figure it out. Don't just go along with the propaganda, because that's why you see so much of these videos, is because they want you to see them. So start to think. Hello? Anybody in there? You know what I'm saying? Start to think. Because we are being programmed constantly. And as they realize that the programming isn't working, they adjust it. They change it. They shift it. They're sneaky. It's constantly evolving the way that they manipulate us. You have to outthink it. You know what I'm saying? Which means you have to use your brain. And I'm telling you, get down to the bottom of all these words and you'll realize just who these people are and exactly what they're up to. Even like, for example, NASA. Most people know now NASA in Greek means, Hebrew, or is it Greek? It's both, I think, means to deceive. So please, ladies and gentlemen, do your research, get to the foundation of things, and don't be afraid of nature. This is what they want. They want to stick us in smart cities, put us under electric. They want to completely terrorize us and own us and enslave us. They'll know everything. Where we're going to be, where we're going, who we're hanging out with, what we're buying, when we buy it, what we look at when we look at it. And they don't want us going out into nature. And another thing is, when you go out into nature, you connect. You connect with nature. You bring your vibration back to what it's supposed to be. Because I'll tell you what, with all of the frequencies and all of the shit everywhere, the towers and the music and the radios and the TVs and the Netflixes and just every little thing that we have going on around us 24/7, that is making our vibration it's throwing it off constantly. Which is why when you look into music and you realize they even changed standard tuning in music to make it a vibration and a frequency that's irritating versus a frequency that is Mother Nature. Earth holds frequency. Now I'm just bouncing around on different topics, but my whole point is, don't let them control you. Don't let them turn your life into this fear-based life where you're not going to go outside, Go outside, enjoy nature. You might realize you want to be there and you're sick and tired of cities and paying massive property taxes and bills and just everything else. You might find that maybe you want to simplify your life a little bit. And that's what they do not want. This is even why zoning, you can't really put a tiny home anywhere. It's very hard. Because most zoning requirements require you to build like at least 1,000 or 1,200 square feet. Tiny homes are often way smaller than that. So it's just funny. They don't want you going out in nature and having your own life and controlling your own life. And there's so much proof of it. But if you want to learn a ton, go there. I have books, I have memberships, I have a ton of information. Love you all. This is, of course, my opinion.